Okay, hello. Can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I want to make sure my microphone is working. Okay, testing. Yes. Oh, there's an echo? NC, okay. Kelly, are you the only one with an echo, or do other people have an echo? Does anybody else have an echo? Okay. So Kelly, if you have an echo, it's probably because your computer is listening to your microphone. So it's probably a setting on your computer. So if you change the input and the output to be the same, then you might not have that echo. Everybody else is okay. Good. Well, welcome to the first day of the yoga teacher training. And if you're not taking my yoga teacher training, welcome to this class. This is a half primary series Ashtanga Yoga Class. So you know it will be a little bit rigorous. So rest and pose of the child when you need to. All right, so we will be starting with the opening mantra. The opening mantra is giving thanks to all the yoga teachers who have kept yoga alive, especially Patanjali, who wrote the Yoga Sutras. So you will be learning this in your yoga teacher training. And we start from there. We'll do 5 Surya Namaskara A's, 3 Surya Namaskara B's, and follow along. If you need blocks for poses such as side angle or triangle, keep them nearby. And any other props that you like to use if you need them. So let's all come to standing at the front of our mat for the opening mantra. Bring your feet together and bring your hands to heart center. You'll be facing the front of your mat and I will be facing you. We'll do the opening Om together, the closing Om together. The rest you can either repeat after me or just listen to. Om Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarashita Swatma Sukhavabode Nishreyase Jungali Kayamane Samsara Halahala Moha Shantye Abahu Purushakaram Shanka Chakrasi Dardinam Sahasra Shirsam Shwetam Pranamami Patanjalim Om. So the first position is Samastitihi. So come to the front of your mat, feet together, arms down by your sides. Inhaling through the nose, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling through the nose, hands to the floor, head to your knees. Inhaling, look forward as you reach to the earth. Step it back to plank and exhaling, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga, hovering if you can. Inhale, roll to the tops of your feet in upward facing dog. And exhale, flip your feet, press it back into downward facing dog. If this is your first down dog of the day, we're going to just wiggle a little bit into position. Spread your fingertips wide, press down through your index fingers, tuck your chin to your chest, look towards your navel, lift your hips, drop your heels, let your shoulders slide away from your ears, and notice as you inhale, feel the ribcage expand, and as you exhale, draw that navel in towards your spine, pulling your belly in and up, breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward. Step your feet up between your hands so your feet are together. Inhale, gaze forward as you reach to the earth. Exhaling, bow your head to your knees. Inhaling, come all the way up, reach your arms up, palms together, look at your thumbs, and exhale back to Samastitihi. Great, let's do 4 more of those. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhaling, look forward, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling to upward facing dog. Exhaling, flip those feet, press it back to downward facing dog. 5 breaths here, chin to chest, deep inhales, full exhales, breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, come to standing, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhaling, arms to the side, Samastitihi. Number 3, inhaling, hands up, Yekam. Exhaling, fold forward, Due. Inhaling, look forward, Trini. Jump or step back to plank. Exhaling, elbows in, lower down, Shatware. Inhaling, up dog, Pancha. Exhaling, down dog, Shat. Holding here, 5 breaths. If you get too tired or you need a break or your shoulders are stiff and need a little bit of a rest, you can take pose of the child here. Deep breathing with sound in and out through the nose for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. As you finish that exhale, look forward. Jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, look forward, Sapta. Exhale, bow your head to your knees, Ashtanga. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs, Nava. Exhaling, arms to the side, Samastitihi. Number 4, inhaling, hands up, Yekam. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to knees, Due. Inhale, look forward, Trini. Jump or step back to plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down, Shatware. Inhaling, up dog, Pancha. Exhaling, down dog, Shat. 5 slow, deep breaths, gazing towards your navel, breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Make sure your fingertips are spread wide and you're pressing down through your whole palm. 4. Breathing for 5. As you finish that 5th exhale, look forward. Jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, gaze forward, Sapta. Exhale, bow your head to your knees, Ashtanga. Inhaling, hands up, palms together, reach to the sky, look at your thumbs, Nava. Exhaling, Samastitihi. Last Surya Namaskar A. Inhaling, hands up, Yekam. Exhaling, fold forward, Due. Inhaling, look forward, Trini. Jump or step back. Exhaling, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog, pancha. Exhaling, down dog, shak. 5 slow, deep breaths here or pose of the child. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. As you're finishing your last exhale, look forward. Jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, sapta, look forward. Exhale, head to knees, ashtanga. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs, nava. Exhale, samastitihi. Good job. Let's do the Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees, sink low. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold, straighten the legs, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward as you reach to your mat, hands flat if possible, and jump or step back to plank position. Exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhaling, roll to the tops of your feet, up dog. Exhale, flip your feet, downward facing dog. From here, look forward. This is kind of a quick move. So if you need to take extra breaths, go ahead. Step your right foot forward, pivot your left. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs, Virabhadrasana. Exhale, hands to the floor, leg back and lower. That's such a quick move, all one exhale. If you can, if not, take extra breaths. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, pivot your right. Inhale, Virabhadrasana, warrior 1. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to the floor, leg back, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog or pose of the child for 5 breaths here. Breathing for 1, press down through the heels, lift your hips, chin to chest. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Finishing that exhale, look forward, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, head to the knees. Bend your knees, sink the hips just like we started. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, straight legs, arms down, samastitihi. Great, 2 more of those. I'm going to start counting in Sanskrit. Ready? Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up, yekam. Exhale, fold and straighten. Bow your head, Due. Inhale, look forward. Trini, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, pancha. Exhale, down dog, shut. The right foot forward, pivot the left. Inhale, hands up, sapta. Exhale, hands to the floor, leg back lower, ashtanga. Inhale, up dog, nava. Exhale, down dog, dasha. Ekadasha, left foot forward, pivot the right. Inhale, hands up. Dwadasha, exhale, fold forward, leg back, lower down, Trayodasha. Inhale, up dog, Chaturtasha. Exhale, down dog, Panchadasha. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2.
Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Look forward. Jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, gaze forward, Panchadasha. Exhale, head to the knees, Shodasha. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, Panchadasha. Saptadasha. Exhale, Samastiti. I messed up the count a little bit there. We're going to do it right this next time. Last one. Bend the knees. Inhaling, hands up, Yekam. Exhaling, fold forward, Due. Inhale, look forward, Trini. Jump or step back. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Pancha. Exhale, Shat. Right foot forward, pivot the left. Inhale, Sapta. Exhale, Ashtanga, lower down. Inhale, Nava. Exhale, Dasha. Ekadasha, left foot forward, pivot the right. Inhale. Exhale, Dwadasha. Inhale, Trayodasha. Exhale, Chaturtasha. 5 breaths here. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Finishing that exhale, look forward, jump or step your feet between your hands. Inhale, gaze forward, Panchadasha. Exhale, bow your head to your knees, Shodasha, bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, Saptadasha. Exhale, Samastitihi. The first standing posture is called Padangustasana. So you're going to jump your feet about hip width apart. I'll face you. You're going to take your peace fingers and fold forward, wrapping the peace fingers around your big toe from between the big and smaller toe. And then inhale, lift the head, look forward, and exhale. Press down to the toes, pulling on the toes, bow your head. You can bend your knees and work your belly to your thighs, trying to keep your spine straight. You don't want to look like the letter D. You rather look like you're folded in half. And then over time, your legs will straighten. Relax your shoulders, pull the shoulders away from the ears a little bit and let the arms hang out to the sides. Breathing for 2. Your drishti here is your nose. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Exhale, Parahastasana. You're going to take your hands underneath your feet, getting the toes as close to the wrists as you can. Your palms are facing up. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow your head. Just taking a deeper version of the last pose, maybe bending the knees if you need to. Shake your head yes and no. Gently pressing into the hands with the toes to stretch the wrists. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, come up to standing, and exhale, jump or step your feet back together in Samastitihi. The next pose is Triangle Trikonasana. Inhale, step out with your right foot. Turn your right toes to the back of your mat and pivot your left toes in a little bit. Arms extend. Exhale, reach out over your right leg and bring your right hand down onto your leg. If you can, grab your big toe with your peace finger. Reach your left hand up. If you need a block, go ahead and use it. Your drishti is the left hand here. Parsva, side. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, come up. We're going to go right to the other side. Switch the feet, pointing the left toes to the front of your mat. Exhale, reach out over your left leg and go down. Hand to the ankle, shin. Grab the big toe, whichever you can do. Reach the right hand up. Use that block if you need it. Looking up to that right hand. Just a gentle gaze. Don't strain. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Full deep breaths. And 5. Inhale, come up. Pavrita Trikonasana. Turn your feet to the back of your mat again. This time turning your torso and lifting your left arm. Exhaling, fold forward, taking that left hand down. You can bring it to the arch of the foot. You can use a block, or if you're more bendy, take it to the pinky toe side of that right foot. Reach that right hand up to the sky, twisting to look up. Twist your right hip back, pull your left hip forward, breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Strong, straight legs. And 5. Inhale, pinwheel it up. Pivot and turn towards the front of your mat. Right arm comes up. Exhale, fold forward and bring that right hand down next to the foot. Either side, twist. Left hand reaches up, look up. Strong, straight legs. Twisting back into the left hip, pulling forward with the right. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, come up, arms and legs extend. Exhale, top of your mat, feet together, arms down, Samastitihi, Parsva Konasana, side angle. Inhale, step out with your right foot, take a wide stance. Turn your right toes to the back of your mat, and let's move from warrior 2 straight into side angle. Right elbow on top of the thigh, left arm over the head. See this straight line? This is option 1. Or option 2, sink lower, take your hand to the pinky toe side of your foot. Open your chest, gaze up, breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, come up, press with those legs, pivot your feet to the front of the mat. Exhale, from that warrior 2, bend that left knee and then bring the left hand down or rest the elbow on your thigh. Reach that right arm over your head, gazes up towards the hand or elbow. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. 4. And 5. Press into those feet. Inhale, come up. Pavrita Parsva Konasana. Reverse side angle. Pivot the feet. Twist to the back. So you're bending your right knee and you're taking your left elbow across your body. I'm going to turn around so I can show you. Take your left elbow across the body. Bring your hands in prayer position and gaze up, trying to bring the hands in line with the heart. If you can go deeper, take your left hand to the mat, hooking your armpit next to your knee, and reach your right arm over your head. Twisting to gaze up as much as you can. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Good. Inhale.
Arms and legs extend, pivot towards the feet, towards the front of your mat. Bend your left knee, twist, taking your right elbow across your body. Hands in prayer position, left elbow points up, or taking the extension and gaze up. Whichever pose you're at is fine. Just breathe. Maybe your breaths are a little faster or slower than my count. Just keep your breath steady. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Good. Inhale, come on up. Arms and legs extend. Exhale, step back to the front of your mat. Prasarita Padottanasana is next. Wide foot stretch, hands to the waist. Inhale, step it out. Take a wide stance and turn your toes in towards each other. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands flat on your mat. If you can't get them flat, you can use a block or just spread your legs a little wider. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the hands back. Bowing your head down towards the mat. Fingertips face forward, working to get the elbows over the wrists. Gently gazing down your nose, breathing for 1. In this forward fold, notice how you draw your belly in when you exhale. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, lift the head, look forward. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, come up to a standing position, and exhale, stay here. Second one, inhale, reach the arms out. Exhaling, hands to your waist. Inhaling, lift your chest. Exhaling, folding forward. Now you're keeping your hands on your waist, but you're squeezing your elbows back towards each other. Lift the kneecaps, engage your quadriceps, relax your head and neck, gaze down your nose. Breathing for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale here. If you're getting head rushes, that's normal. You just want to make sure you move with your breath. All right, inhale, arms extend, or bend your knees a little bit. That helps too. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. And as the head comes down, lift your arms up off your back. Relax your head and neck. Drishti is the nose. Breathing for 1. Remember, if you need to bend your knees, go ahead. 2. Open those chest muscles here. 3. 4. And 5. Lift the head. Inhale, slowly breathe yourself back up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, last one, fold forward. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. Inhaling, straight spine, look forward. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Pull on your toes, bow your head, drishti nose. Breathing for 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, slowly stand up, and exhale, step back to the top of your mat in Samastitihi. You can shake out your legs if you need to. Now bring your hands in reverse. We do reverse namaste. So this would be reverse prayer position. If that's too difficult, downward, or just grab your elbows. So try whatever you can. And we're going to step back, a small to medium stance with the right foot, and turn and face over the right leg. So we always do the right side first, but now you're facing the back of your mat. And exhale,
fold forward, trying to keep the palms together, legs straight. And if you're not all the way able to bend, look at your right big toe. If you can, try to work your chin to your chest and then look at your shin or knee. Breathing for 2, 3. Lengthen that spine. 4, strong, straight legs. And 5, head up, inhale. Stand up, turn. Pivot over the left leg, exhale, left side. Same pose, breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your head, inhale, come up. Turn to the side, release your arms, and exhale back to Samastitihi. Again, this pose you'll be doing facing the front of your mat. I'm going to demonstrate from the side. Uttita Hasta Padangustasana, extended the hand to foot posture. Bring the left hand to the waist. Inhale, grab your right knee. This is modified version. If you want to go deeper, go ahead and hold the toe and extend the leg. Either way, pick your position, hold for 5 breaths, breathing for 2. If you have the foot, look at your toe. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale here. And on the exhale, we open to the side. If you can, turn and look to your left, breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, take the leg back. Exhale, bow to your leg or to your knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, straighten your leg and point your toe out. 5 more breaths here, hands to the waist. Breathing for 1, trying to lift as high as you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, slowly bring it down. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, grab your left knee with your left hand, or grab the big toe and extend the leg. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale in this position and then exhale. Open the leg to the left side. Turn and look to your right side. Deep breathing in and out through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, take the leg back. Exhale, bow to your leg or knee. Inhale, head up. Exhale, point hands to the waist. Breathing for 1, looking at your toe. Shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale and bring it down. Shift your weight back into your left leg. Inhale, take your right foot into a half lotus position. This is option 1. If this is as far as you can go, you just still hold here. Option 2, pull that heel up towards the hip. Reach your right arm around your back and grab for your left arm. And option 3 is if you can grab your right foot and fold forward. Wherever you are, take 5 breaths, breathing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up to standing if you're folded. And exhale, release your right foot. And then bring the weight into your right leg. Inhale, take that left foot up into your position. Wherever it is you go, just stay there and take your 5 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, slowly come up if you're folded. And exhale, back to Samastitihi. Great job, guys. Just a couple more poses, then we're done with the standing sequence. Starting in Samastitihi, let's take a vinyasa. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Look forward, step or jump your feet between your hands, feet together, knees together. Utkatasana, 5 breaths, hands up, palms together. Looking at your thumbs. 1, bring the belly in, sink low. 2, straight arms. 3, 4, and 5. Exhaling, fold forward, straight legs, head to knees. Inhale, look forward, step or jump back to plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down. Last sequence of the standing pose. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot up between your hands, pivot and plant your back foot, that left foot down. Inhale to warrior 1, 5 breaths here. Palms together, look at your thumbs. Working to get that right thigh parallel to the floor, turn your torso towards your right thigh. Breathing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Straighten your right leg. Turn your feet towards the back of your mat, taking warrior 1 on your left side. Turn your torso towards your left thigh. Sink those hips. Straight arms, gaze to your thumbs. Breathing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open the arms to warrior 2. This is the only time we start on the left side. Bend that left knee, look at your left hand. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, sink lower. 4, press down through the feet. And 5, inhale, press into that left foot, twist. Turn your feet towards the front of your mat. Last standing pose, bend your right knee, warrior 2. Breathing for 1, 2, sink lower. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, pinwheel your hands to the floor. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. And inhale, come through to a seated position. And we're going to move right from here to our seated position. So flex your feet, bring your hands down by your sides. The first seated pose is Dandasana. And it is just an alignment pose or catching of the breath type pose. So flex your feet, strong legs, sit up tall, bring your belly in, shoulders back, hands gently resting on the floor, chin down, gaze down your nose. Breathing for 1, 2, complete inhalations and full exhalations. 3, 4, and 5. On that 5th exhale, fold forward. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Bend your knees if you need help getting there. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Take only as far as you can go. Relax your head, but try to pull your ribs out of your hips so you're not rounded too much. Try to pull that chest forward. You can gaze down your nose or at your toes. Breathing for 2, 3. On your exhales, trying to deepen. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, take your deepest. That means either grab the outsides of the feet or interlace your fingers around the bottoms. Inhale, head up. And now exhale, just let your head go all the way down into your knees. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up, exhale, release. The next is a vinyasa. That means we're going to take a vinyasa after every pose. So I encourage you, don't skip them. Even if you do them lazily, it's better than skipping them, because what they do is they help keep that rhythm of the breath going throughout your entire practice. And it also does something to the spine. We get that back bend and that forward fold to reset the body for the next posture. So in this vinyasa, you're going to cross your legs. You can bring your hands forward and you can jump or step back to a plank position, inhaling. Then exhaling, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling into upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhaling, you can bring one foot forward and then bring the other foot behind, bringing your knees through your arms and just slowly sit down. And that's the beginning of a basic seated vinyasa. The next pose is called Purvottanasana. Bring your hands back behind you about 6 to 12 inches, fingertips face inward. If you got shoulder issues, do this with bent knees. If you're strong in your upper body or you're working on building strength in that upper body, point the toes, straight legs, shoulder blades back towards each other. Ready? Inhale, lift up, toes to the floor, head back, drishti nose. Breathing for 1. Lift the chest, 2. Place your head only where it's comfortable, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower down. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross the legs, bring the hands in front, jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, jump, step, or walk through to a seated position. Extend the legs. The next pose we've already done, balancing, Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. Take your right foot into a half lotus position. And if this is as far as you can go, just hold the foot and the shin with both hands. Create a little resistance by flexing the right foot and bring it in onto the thigh. If you know a little bit deeper, bring your heel into your abdomen and let your knee come down. Reach around, grab for your left arm or grab for your toes. And exhale, fold forward, bowing your head to your knee. Wherever you are in this pose, go easily, go gently, find your edge and breathe there for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release yourself from the pose. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, inhale. Jump or step back, lower down. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. And straighten the legs. Exhale. Inhale, take your pose. Grabbing the arm or foot. And exhale, fold if you can. 5 breaths here. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, jump or step back. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. If you have knee issues, use a block or a pillow. Otherwise, we're going to bend that right knee back.
So you want to roll your calf away from your thigh. Make sure your thighs are together. If this is painful or difficult for you, stick a block or pillow underneath your left butt cheek to create some space. Okay? So find your pose. We want to try to ground down into both sits bones. So oftentimes your right hip is up. So over time it will go down, thighs together, top of the foot on the mat, left foot flexed, exhale, fold forward, reaching for that left foot, trying not to use the elbows, but if you need to, go ahead. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up, exhale, release. This pose is easy to jump out of. You can just take that left leg, tuck it under, and jump or step back from here. And exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position, and let's do the left side. So bend that left leg back, roll your calf away from your thigh, bring your thighs together, ground down into both sits bones, exhale, fold forward. Use that block or pillow if you need it. Try to bind your hands around the bottom of your right foot. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. And you can either tuck that right leg under and jump straight back to a plank position or go on your own. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling, come through to a seated position. Janu Shirsasana A. Left leg is straight, right knee is bent, legs are at a 90-degree angle, so the bottom of your right foot is next to your left inner thigh. Exhale, fold forward, press back into your right hip, work your chin to your shin, 5 breaths. Make sure you can hear your breaths in your ears, breathing away those thoughts of the day. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. Breathing for 5. Inhaling, head up. Exhaling, release. You got it. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up. Jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, come through to seated. Right leg straight, left knee bent, legs at 90 degrees. Exhale, fold forward, grab your right foot with both hands. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross the legs, lift up. Jump or step back. Exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Janu Shirsasana B is similar. You can do A again if this is too difficult for you. And in the beginning, when I first started doing this pose, I thought it was so weird. Bring the bottom of your right foot into your left thigh, just like the last pose. Flex your right foot, inhale, lift up, and bring your heel between your sits bones. Yes, you're sitting on your foot. And you want that knee to be about 80 degrees, not in or out too much. And you want your toes from the right foot kind of pointing down towards your leg. So your foot's flexed. You're more on the side of your foot than you are on your ankle. If you don't feel that right now, with a lot of practice, it will soon change.
And exhale, fold forward, binding your hands around the bottom of your left foot if you can. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release. Cross the legs, lift up, jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position, and let's do the other side. Bring that left foot into the right thigh. Lift yourself up. Sit on that heel. Leg is about 80 degrees from the right. Exhale, fold forward. Bind your hands around the bottom of your right foot and just bow your head down towards your leg. You can look at your nose. You can look down your leg. Breathing for 2. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, jump or step back to plank. Exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. Janu Shirsasana C. So this is the third head to knee pose. We call this the toe cruncher. So you're going to take your right foot, and I like to reach my right hand between my legs and through the hole to rotate my toes down. But what you're trying to do is get this foot, your right foot, perpendicular to the floor. So you're pressing the pads of the toes into your mat. The arch of your foot is cupping your left inner thigh, and you're pressing your heel into your groin. It takes a lot of practice. And also, you may be just on that pinky toe for a while before you can get more rotation in your ankle, your knee, and heel. And you can see the thigh and the calf are kind of rotating out to try to get you into that position. So don't force it. Let it come with practice over time. Wherever you are with that foot, get there. And if you need to hold it with your hand, go ahead and exhale, fold forward the best you can. Binding your hands around that bottom of your left foot if you want. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhaling, lift your head. Exhale, release. Let's take a vinyasa. Step back, exhale, lower down. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Inhale, come through to seated. Janu Shirsasana C. And this is going to be the last seated posture today. There are many more postures after this. When we get a little bit more proficient at them, we'll do more poses. It should take about an hour and a half to do all of the postures. So take your left foot into that Janu Shirsasana C position where you're lifting your heel, the pads of your toes are on the mat, and you're pressing the bottom of your left foot into your right groin, letting the knee come down only as far as it will go, and exhaling, folding forward, looking towards the toe or down towards the leg with your nose, guiding you, breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale, release. Let's take a vinyasa. Cross the legs, lift up. Jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Now we move to the closing postures. The first closing posture is always back bends or Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow pose. So straight legs, arms out, slowly roll on down to your back. We'll do a bridge pose first, and then if you want to try and work on full back bends on your own, you can. No hurry.
Bend your knees, bring your heels as close to your hips as you can, and then spread your feet so the outer edges of your feet are close to the edges of your mat. Now ground down through the bottoms of your feet and lift your hips up. Interlace your fingers underneath you and straighten your arms. Wiggle the shoulder blades together. Lift your chin slightly, look up. Pushing up through the hips, 5 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now slowly lower down. We always do a minimum of 3 back bends, so that means we've got 2 more to go. You can do that again, the bridge, or go ahead, place your hands by your shoulders. Keep your feet where they were for the first back bend. Ready? Inhale, press down and lift up. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you're in back bend, slowly lower to the crown of your head and gently lower yourself down. Don't move your feet, anybody. Last one, bridge or back bend. Ready? Press down, inhale, and lift up. Breathing for 1. Breathing for 2. Take those deep breaths. Feel the rib cage expand. Breathing for 3. Breathing for 4. And 5. Slowly lower to the crown of your head if you're up, and then gently roll on down. Hug your knees into your chest. Roll yourself up to seated, and we're going to take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. Inhale, come through to a seated position. Straight legs. This is an easy forward fold. So just take an easy forward fold, grabbing for the feet, the ankles, the shins, whatever you can. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders and take 10 slow, deep breaths here. I'm not going to count it. I'm just going to let you melt into it. And then after 10 breaths or so, inhale, lift your head. Exhale, release. And let's take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, jump or step back. Exhaling, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog and exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, come through to seated. The next pose is called Salambasar Vindhyasana, which is shoulder stand. There are 8 parts to shoulder stand. Today we will be doing approximately 4 parts of it. So we're going to kind of do the first 1, 2, 3, and then the very last one. So with arms straight, slowly lower on down to your back. Bring the arms down to your mat, straight legs. Inhale, lift the legs and roll up to your shoulder blades. Option 1 is to bring the hands to the hips. And if you are a little bit more flexible or a little bit stronger, you can walk your hands up your back as close to your rib cage as you can. Point your toes. If your neck is being pressed into the mat, shift your weight back towards
your elbows and lift your chin. Don't let that neck be pressing into the mat. We're going to hold here for 10 breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving into halasana, plow pose. So notice how my hips move back slightly as my toes come over my head. So I'm not pushing all the weight into my neck. You can bring your hands to your lower back or interlace your fingers. If your toes don't touch the floor today, that's okay. Straight legs, 8 breaths. Breathe for 2. 3, 4, lift your chin slightly, get the neck off the mat, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bend your knees. Karna Pidasana, ear pressure posture. If you can't squeeze your ears, that's okay. Just bend the knees, bringing the knees in towards the belly or shoulders, and touch your heels. 2, 8 more breaths. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to bring the hands to the lower back and just slowly lower on down to your back, one bone at a time. And then straighten the legs as they come up. And an option 1 is to bring the legs to a 45-degree angle with the floor. And option 2 is to move into Uttana Padasana. Press the elbows into the mat. Come up to the crown of your head and lower your legs. If you want to go deeper, palms together. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Exhale, release everything down. Lay flat on your back. And when you're ready, inhale, rise, and let's take a vinyasa. Cross, lift up, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhaling to down dog. And inhale, come through to a seated position. So the next pose is headstand. We're not going to work on that today, but we will work on it in the near future. So let's move to our final posture, which is called Baddha Padmasana. If you can't do Padmasana, which is lotus posture, find a comfortable cross-legged position. If you are able to do one side, you can either pick the right or left. Bring your right foot on top of your left thigh or your left foot on top of your right thigh. And if you are able to do full Padmasana, bring your right foot on top of the left, and then the left foot comes in second. Good. Option 1 is to reach behind your back, grab for your elbows no matter what Padmasana you're in. We got a question. Oops, lost connection. Oh, but she's back. Okay, so whatever Padmasana that you are in, right leg or left leg, if you're in full Padmasana, left leg is on top. Reach behind your back, grab for your elbows. If you know how, you can go ahead and grab for your toes. I'm not going to do that one today. And exhale, head to the mat, 10 breaths. And just let the body melt down towards the earth, breathing for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, come up. Yogi Mudrasana, thumb and index fingers together. And then turn your palms up, resting your wrists or the backs of your hands on your knees. Sit up tall, chin down, gaze down your nose. 10 more breaths. Breathing for 1, 2, 3, 4. Full deep breaths. 5. We're almost finished. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, for the last 10 breaths, I cannot see you, so no cheaters, please. We're going to take the hardest pose for last, which is called Utplutihi, the lift up pose. If you can't hold it for the whole 10 breaths, I want you to, when you come down, try to press right back up. So whether you're in cross-legged or in full lotus, you're going to lift your knees and bring your hands underneath your thighs, kind of close to your butt. Then you're going to roll forward, but trying to keep the knees up. Ready? Inhale, lift up, everybody. 1, breathing. 2. I'll count fast, I promise. 3, lift those knees. 4, use your core. 5, stay alive. 6, 7, lift up. 8, 9, and 10. Release it down. You can uncross your legs and take a regular cross-legged position, or come with me. We're going to take a vinyasa to a standing pose for the closing mantra. So roll forward, jump or step back to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, head to knees. Inhale, come up to a standing position and bring your hands to heart center for the closing mantra. I'll say it in Sanskrit and then in English afterwards, and we'll do the opening Om together. And if you want to repeat after me in Sanskrit, you can. If not, then just listen. Om. Swasti prajabhyaha paripalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahishaha gobramane shubhamastu nityam lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May prosperity be celebrated. May rulers rule the world with law and justice. May divinity and profound knowledge be protected, and may all beings of this world be happy and free. Om, peace, peace, perfect peace. All right, one more vinyasa, and then we'll finish out. So coming to Samastitihi, inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, step it back to plank, and exhale, elbows in, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling, down dog. And inhale, come through to a seated position. So I'm going to close out this class. I want you all to take your own Shavasana today. Sorry about that.
Taking your own Shavasana today, taking a rest as you need it. If you're going to meet me tonight at our 6 p.m. lecture class, bring any questions that you have, or you can ask me questions in the Google Classroom. And if you're not doing my teacher training, I'll leave them down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Namaste.